What's up, guys? Your boys are back. We had to knock this one out, man. I'm Ryan, my man George. You know what it is.
Shout out to the free thinkers, man. Y'all blew us up. Shout out to everybody that responded to us on Def to Radio in response to this freestyle. Y'all definitely follow us on our Instagram, Def to Radio. It's DEAF2 Radio. That's our new Instagram. No longer Lost in Vegas. Y'all hit us up. Shout us a shitload of DMs and to really get this one done. This one, Westside Boogie, Nick Grant are all freestyles that are you guys want us to touch, but for whatever reason, and I'm assuming because he went crazy, this one dominated all the requests. And we thought we got a lot of requests for Simba, but over time, we started keeping count, and this one by far just blew everyone away. So we know Cyhi is nice, ghostwriter extraordinaire. So let's just get right to the shit, man. Cyhi freestyling on LA Leakers on that 42 Doug Maybach, and Jeezy's Go Crazy, which I love that beat, the Go Crazy beat.
Hey, man, you know what it is, man. The best rapper alive tour.
Talk to him.
The story of EGOT on the way. Hold on, let me give y'all something.
Atlanta in here.
Confessional soliloquies, a lesson of humility. It's hard when our fathers in correctional facilities. If it wasn't for my professional ability, I would probably be somewhere on the level 4 where killers be. But I'm off of Gresham Road with an extra load of Hillary. Straight from Mexico, my connections go to Italy. Bless his soul, sold oregano from Piccadilly. We had the gas and water, paid the mortgage from utility. Niggas ask for smoke, so I try to keep the cig with me. And I'm talking in code, shawty, I keep that nigga majig with me. My spirit lives forever, even if they kill me.
But the way he looked for the shit, like, you know, I try to keep try to keep the cigarette, but the cig as in, the gun. I tried to keep the,
He said they want the smoke.
You want the smoke.
I keep it with me.
The cig with me. So I give him the smoke. You know what I'm saying? That was funny as hell.
That was.
When he say had the gas and water, paid the mortgage from utility.
From utility.
How do you pay the mortgage from utility? That was slick, right? Because the gas and the water are utilities, right? But gas as in drugs. Drugs talking about. Basically, I pay my bills selling drugs. You know what I'm saying?
And the way that he started it, man, he said something along the lines of lesson in humility. It's hard when your fathers are in correctional facilities. And he said if it wasn't for my abilities, I might be on level 3 somewhere. I might be locked up, you know?
Where the killers be.
Right. I'm the anomaly. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to fail, you know? So, and then he kind of went into that slick-ass gun bar. So I'm liking it so far.
Yeah, man.
It's slick.
You always going to expect, the double entendres, the wordplay and everything with Cyhi, man. He's one of the best at that. And he's just, I was telling Ryan when he first started, I was just like, this dude, man, his little pimp mannerisms with the hand and, what's up, man? What's up, mama? Like, he's got the swag, he's got the charisma, all that, man. Let's keep it going.
I would probably be somewhere on the level 4 where killers be, but I'm off of Gresham Road with an extra load of Hillary. Straight from Mexico, my connections go to Italy. Bless his soul, sold oregano from Piccadilly. We had the gas and water, paid the mortgage from utilities. Niggas ask for smoke, so I try to keep the cig with me. And I'm talking in code, shawty, I keep that thing of majig with me. My spirit lives forever, even if they kill me physically. What do you call a black sheep that made it past the streets? The scapegoat, but them bullets never riddled me. Okay, here's another riddle piece. There's 4 of us in the car and I put my bitch in the middle seat. Cause the Mossberg pump, Ryan shotgun. Literally, I was taught, never get caught.
He's getting busy.
Shotgun,
I love it.
Ryan shotgun. Literally. How he led to that was the scapegoat line, right? He said, what do you call a black sheep that made it past the streets? The scapegoat, right? So he's calling himself a goat, as in like a rap goat. But he made what we were touching on, what Ryan was touching on earlier in the freestyle, man. He made it past difficult circumstances, right? But that was the riddle. What do you call this? But he said them bullets never riddled me. I never got hit up with bullets, right? I made it past all of that. So it was a riddle in how he asked that, but slick at the same time, man. Dope.
What is a black sheep? That's someone that like doesn't fit in, right? You know what I'm saying? Someone that doesn't fit in, but also the greatest of all times, the GOAT.
Could be scapegoat as well. I may be reaching a little bit as well. Maybe throw another addition to the entendre in there, right? He could be the scapegoat, for trouble. He comes from the streets, man, and he's probably, you can probably look at somebody like him that, he's the fall guy, so to speak, right? The scapegoat for the bullshit.
I like that.
But he escaped all of that. So anyways, all right, let's get back to it.
Okay, here's another riddle piece. There's 4 of us in the car and I put my bitch in the middle seat. Cause the Mossberg pump, Ryan shotgun. Literally, I was taught, never get caught at the start light. Be flash forever. I wish I could make it all right, but I had to learn how to make it home, make it all right. Get what I'm saying? All right. Niggas shooting in the air. Never had a dog fight. Glock with the fog light. I done lived a hard life, right? Man, these streets will show you no mercy. Like leftover Thanksgiving, I went cold turkey, the most worthy. I took a flow that's so murky, they called me 430. That means I was woke early. Had to get my teeth fixed. Rest in peace to old.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, he's spitting, dude. He's super clever, though. Super clever. Yeah, I know. I was work early. That motherfucker's super clever, dude. Super clever. What did he say about that he was taught to not get caught at a stoplight? He was all, because beef lasts forever. He's all, I wish I could make it all right, but I had to learn how to make it home making all rights. Because you can't get caught up at the stoplight, right? You can't be caught at waiting for the left turn. I got to make all rights and to make it home.
And then also, man, you got to think about it, man, when you're taking your driving test, right? And you take a driving test to make all right turns for what reason? Because it's the safe way.
Yep.
Right? It's this. He's a beef lasts forever. That's my way of getting home safely.
Yep.
Making all rights is what he's saying as well. Get it? All right. You know what I'm saying? So he's playing on that. That was slick. They called me 4:30. That means I was woke early. I mean, you know, before the whole I don't want to call it a trend.
It's cool to be woke.
I don't want to call it a trend. You know, what did Kendra say? I've been ducking the fake activists and all that shit he even said. But you know, just the idea of this sort of conscious approach to what's going on in society. He's like, I've been on that, man. You know, 4:30 is early as hell in the morning, obviously. But I've been on that way earlier than when, you know, it became fashionable to be that way. Let's keep it going.
I wish I could make it all right, but I had to learn how to make it home, make it all right. Get what I'm saying? All right. Niggas shooting in the air, never had a dog fight. Glock with the fog light. I done lived a hard life, right? Man, these streets will show you no mercy. Like leftover Thanksgiving, I went cold turkey, the most worthy. I took a flow that's so murky, they called me 4:30. That means I was woke early. Had to get my teeth fixed. Rest in peace to old dirty. Ain't them whole pearly. Yeah, okay, let's switch the topic. I might just drop a Christian project. Niggas still a copy. I'm a Catholic that's philosophic. Yeah. And my freestyles are philanthropic. Yes, yeah. Yes, sir. So that makes me a non-profit. Get the logic, used to be a con artist, but I never picked a pocket. My partner still doing time, imagine me stealing watches. They botched the robbery and had to kill the hostage. Real life, chronicle, the honorable Muhammad who changed lives. My songs can do the same thing the Quran do.
Yeah,
life ain't
there's a lot
fair.
of lines, man.
Yeah, he's slick, dude. I like the way he made that whole Christian religion play, you know, because, you know, religion, you know, churches are supposed to be a non-profit organization, right? Super slick, dude.
Yeah.
The way he was saying that.
His freestyles are giving back. So I'm not making no money off this shit. I'm giving back to you by giving you these freestyles. These are free styles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's no profit in a freestyle, but profit, P-R-O-P-H-E-T as well. So I think he's playing on none as in N-O-N-E is for profit, but none as in nuns as associated with the Catholicism portion of what he said with the Catholic that's philosophic. So just to play on words. All right, man, let's get back to it.
I'm a Catholic that's philosophic. Yeah. And my freestyles are philanthropic. Yes, yeah. Yes, sir. So that makes me a non-profit. Get the logic, used to be a con artist, but I never picked a pocket. My partner still doing time, imagine me stealing watches. They botched the robbery and had to kill the hostage. Real life, chronicle, the honorable Muhammad who changed lives. My songs can do the same thing the Quran do. Life ain't fair, nah, and neither is the carnival. They get paid when you lose. How you think they make their money, fool? Sunday school over ones and twos in the middle of tongue and groove. It's wisdom in my rendezvous. Ciphers in the cafeteria, making niggas run they food. First I would kill a mic, then make them run they Jews.
Yeah, he's killing this shit, dude.
Let's go. First I would kill a mic. Let's go. Then make them run
Run
they
the
Jews.
First, I would kill a mic,
Yeah, and
run
then
the
the rules.
jewels.
Yeah, that was hard,
But I would
dude.
kill them in the lunchroom, man. Make they run their food, run their money,
jewels,
because
yeah.
I'm shitting on them with the bars, right?
Yeah, dude.
He said used to be a con artist, but never picked a pocket. I know he was signed to Good Music at one point, right? So I don't know if he's saying Kanye in addition to him being in the streets or whatever, right? He's a con artist. Man, he's on the block and do scheming and shit like that. But also, I don't know if it's double entendre with being a Kanye, but I never picked a pocket because a con artist picks a pocket. So
they con people in multiple different ways.
Yeah, they con motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's
money.
Yeah, that was hard. So he was obviously in the street scheming, as in you know, but I wasn't picking pockets, but con artists on some street shit, but also Kanye artists as well. I think I thought that was super slick. My partner's still doing time. Imagine me stealing watches. My partner's still doing time, as in a watch tells time. Imagine me stealing watches, right? Then he said, "Life ain't fair." And neither is the carnival. They get paid when you lose. How you think they make their money, fool? So this was after he kind of had that line about his partner doing time. Imagine stealing watches, and they're in prison, right? Essentially, from they're locked up. They're doing time.
Yep.
I don't know if he's talking about the prison profit system, right? There's prisons for profit, right? They make money off of keeping you locked up.
Yep.
Just like a carnival does. A fair / carnival is a play on words there, where the carnival makes money when you lose. So when he's talking about his guys that got locked up, man, he's like, when he says, imagine me stealing watches, like that's just an ode to his friends. Like, man, I can't be out here, you know, taking for granted my freedom or whatever the case may be and taking stuff and stealing watches when I got my guys that are doing time that I feel bad for, right? You know what I mean? So the system is paid to keep motherfuckers locked up is what he's saying, man. It's sort of discriminated against. So super hard.
Super slick.
Let's touch a beat that's never went. No one's ever touched this beat.
Not here.
You gonna be the first one. Cyhi's in the building with the LA Lakers.
Okay, y'all ready? Yeah. Pull off in the forum, watch your fishtail. We was weighing fish scale on the fish scale. No, really a fish scale. You know the one with the hook on it that you hang by the fish scale. We was getting them in, I'm talking big bells. Plus them Nick sales, they been Fizdale. I'm just a rich player, never did jail. Man, forget 12, but if you did tell, snitching on the click, it wouldn't sit well. They gon' leave your mama house with 6 shells. A couple bands on your head, I'm talking pigtails. I be rapping like I don't think my shit smell. Shawty got a dark mouth, I never did yell. The relationship failed, so that ship sailed. School, I would skip hell. But I learned that silent and listen is the same word, just misspelled.
Yeah, that's hard. I never noticed that.
Silent and listen is the same word, just misspelled. Like, you know how the letters on the motherfucker, like, silent, listen, y'all will get there. I got
crazy, though.
That is hard, dude.
That is so crazy, man, and a lot of depth in that line.
I never noticed that, though. Have you ever noticed that?
I don't think it's something to be noticed. I just think it takes an inquisitive sort of mind to with wisdom in life to know that silence and listening is important to make your way through life. They go hand in hand.
Right.
Just think it's just a great sort of observation that comes with just experience and understanding of life. That's all. But just to define a bar, man, if you rearrange the word listen, you can get silent out of that. You can make the word silent out of the word listen if you rearrange the letter. Same thing, and vice versa, obviously. So silence and listening are important. You know what I'm saying?
I never noticed that.
Are important in life, right? You know what I mean? Understanding when to just keep your mouth shut and listen, but also being silent is allowing you to listen.
Yeah, you can't listen
so that you can
without
receive
being
important information, right? Can't do that. He did the Jada approach, right? He said, you know, fuck the frail shit, because when my coke come in, they got to use the scale that they weigh the whales with. You know what I'm saying? So that's essentially what he's saying, man. You know what I mean? We were using the big ass fish scales to weigh the work that we had coming in, right? You're talking big bales of work. Said, don't do the snitching, man. You know what I'm saying? You spray your mama out. What did he say? Spray your mama house up with 6 shells, and he said put a couple bands on your head. I'm talking pigtails. You know, obviously you need bands to put on women. You need bands to put on their head to kind of create pigtails, right? But bands mean I'm gonna put money on your head.
Couple $100,000.
I'm gonna pay a lot of money to get you touched, is what he's saying, to get something bad to happen to you. Shorty got a dark mouth. She got a bad mouth. I never did yell. I never yelled at my girl when we were going back. I'm not gonna yell at you, man. I'm not gonna go back and forth. What did Lil Duval say? Ain't about to go back and forth with you. Living my best life. No, so I ain't gonna go back and forth with my girl and yell at her, but he's playing on the Ivy League schools, Yale and Dartmouth, whatever the case may be. So that was cool. That ship sailed. All right, man, let's keep it going.
Silent, listen, y'all will get there. I got my GED, I guess it's still a diploma. I'm in the trap house, cause niggas get killed on the corner. Old head in the kitchen with the Williams Sonoma. Had to boil the saw to kill the aroma. Fuck around and have mesothelioma. I was selling gas, I never had any homework. Hugging the block, that bitch made me a loner. Even when I think about grinding, I still get a boner. That's why I keep bringing up old shit. I need to chill with the plunger. I ain't that rich yet. I still live in the jungle. They got lion hyenas and gorillas living among us. No Nintendo games, niggas kinfolk slang. Them infos swang right below where the trench coat hang. Insults came, had to revenge your gang. Now you see his son through the glass, that's the windows pane. So let us twist romaine to be a rapper in the hood. That's how you built your name. Like when the heroin stick your vein and hit your brain. If I ain't the dopest nigga ever, you must sniff cocaine. Listen, since everybody wanna talk about the ghostwriter, I wrote fire for most of y'all favorite artists, so I inspired this whole generation. Y'all are ghost spiders. Technically speaking, I'm everybody's co-writer. Flow tighter than fish pussy, thanks to the most higher. Kicking pimpin', my nigga.
Technically speaking, I'm everybody's
Co-writer. Yeah.
I inspired a generation of motherfuckers. And when he said, what did he say? Ghost spiders?
Ghost spiders.
Is he talking about the web? You know what I'm saying? Him being he wrote for a lot of your favorite artists. We know a couple major names that he's written for. Kanye, he's come out and said Kanye, but there's a lot of people he's been known for doing a lot of ghostwriting for. And he said this whole generation, y'all are ghost spiders. You know what I'm saying? Y'all live on the web is what I feel like he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So
of my writing.
Of my writing, right. You know what I mean? But also on the web as in you're on the internet all day as well. You know what I'm saying? So technically, if I inspired your favorite artist and you're on the web watching all these motherfuckers, I'm pretty much everyone's co-writer if I inspired the people who inspired you. If you want to be real. Super fucking
That was
hard
slick,
line.
man. And now you see your son through a window pane or something like that, he said.
Through the glass in the prison. That's
Yeah,
Windows pane. You know, we've seen a couple artists kind of do an entendre, right, with window pane, but window pane, seeing pain through a window. He's basically talking about street shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That street shit leads you to
jail.
To a cell, right? And now you're talking to your son with a window separating you, and there's pain in that because you can never be a father to your son. You're not physically involved with your son, but there's window, but also window pane, right? You think of a window with a pane in it.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a play on words with it. But I love that line.
Hard,
that was crazy.
dude. Hard, and it's true.
I love how he kind of, you know, sort of personified the block a little bit, like it's, you know, like it's an old chick he used to.
Like it's a relationship.
He used to smash and shit, you know. He said hugging a block, right? Hugging a block means you're on the block, just on the block all the time, hustling. That's what hugging the block means, right? He said that bitch, the block, meaning, you know, it's personifying the actual block where he sells drugs, made me a loner. Even when I think about grinding, I still get a boner. Grinding, when you grind up on a woman, you can get aroused by that, right? But grinding on the block is on the block every day working to sell drugs. He said, I still get up on her. That's why I keep bringing up old shit. I need to chill with the plunger. I ain't rich yet. I still live in the jungle. So I think he still flirts with the block, meaning he's again the block is personified as an old girlfriend of his. He's still in the streets. I need to chill. He realizes he need to calm down with that old shit, you know, because he's still in the jungle with lions and hyenas and gorillas. You know what I'm saying? With other street guys. So I love how he personified the block as a woman. The way he looks at it, right? I hug the block, I get a boner grinding, slick.
And I bring up old shit, right? You know, when you are in a relationship that is on your mind that was from a long time ago, it's constantly on your mind. You keep bringing up old shit. I mean, that's old shit, man. Get over that shit. Yeah. You know, but it gets him excited. He said it gets him a boner. So it's like, you know,
it gives him a rush.
There's a love there that he struggles to let go.
All right, man, let's keep it going.
Since everybody wanna talk about the ghostwriter, I wrote fire for most of y'all favorite artists, so I inspired this whole generation. Y'all are ghost spiders. Technically speaking, I'm everybody's co-writer. Flow tighter than fish pussy, thanks to the most higher. Kicking pimpin', my nigga, don't get your hoe hired. Former coke driver, Ferragamo coke buyer, who you know flyer. Stefano Richie bow tie. Let me run this joke by you. Every rapper was richer before rap, but I was broke prior. You was never in the trap with the toast by you. Broke the microwave, so we hit it with the blow dryer. A dozen roses on my show rider. Cause niggas will never give me my flowers. Kept it 100 when I spoke. I belong on a low rider. Got the world at my fingertips. I'm a globe trotter.
Yeah, that's hard.
I'm a loop dancer with a loop dancer. We the new tandem, too random, but I'm too handsome to be out here prancing around in the new Phantom with a Cubana who blew me down like a Snoop anthem. Made her my main bitch, she in New Hampshire. I'm the type to hold your boo ransom. Told her I don't do cameras in a cool manner. I said it's principles, baby, and I'm the school chancellor. Cute answer, then she threw a tantrum. It's a new scandal every day on the news channel, so I'm paranoid. I got my hand on my tool handle, cause when you're the shit, niggas, they want a stool sample. I'm from where they step on niggas, don't get your crew trampled. Cause when it's your time, you can't shoot cancer. You can't shoot cancer. My daddy worked too hard, so we ain't do Santa. Man, I'm going with these niggas. Cyhi in this motherfucker. Y'all know what time it is. The story of EGOT.
Is that it? What did Drake say? Had a Richard Pryor to them. That's a joke.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who knows that song. I had a Richard Millie prior to them dudes. That's a joke. That's what Drake was saying, right? So that this line that he had in here regarding Richard Pryor was reminding me of that Drake line, right? But I love Cyhi's spin on that though, because he said, let me run this joke by you. Every rapper was richer before rap, but I was broke prior. Like, no.
Yeah.
Every rapper was rich before rap is what they always say. He was getting money and all this before rap. That's a joke. Yeah, right. And I was broke prior. And honestly, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
I was getting money before rap. And these dudes was broke, right? But Richard Pryor, it's a play on Richard Pryor, who's a comedian who tells jokes, right? So he said, let me run this joke by it. That was hard how he played on Richard.
That was hard. That was hard. I mean, there's a lot of lines in here, man. But the way he ended it, when he said, when it's your time, right? Because you can't shoot cancer, right? But you can't shoot it. You can't stop it. You know what I mean? So when it's your time, it's your time. You're undeniable. I spread like a fucking cancer. I thought that was a really dope. Got the world at my fingertips like a globe trotter. He actually made the sign like he had the world, like he was spinning the world on his fingertip like a globe. Like he had a globe of the world, right? But there's Globetrotters, the basketball team too as well. That's a double entendre. Yeah. But the world is his oyster, basically. You know what I'm saying? I run this shit, basically. You know what I'm saying? The world is at my fingertips like a globe, like he trots the world. Like I can go all over the world.
Hard. Keep it 100 when I spoke. I belong in a low rider. Right? That was slick. So, low riders have spokes, have 100 spoke rims on it, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm in the low rider, but he kept it 100, as in he kept it 1,000 when he speaks. When he speaks, it's always 100% authentic and real. He said, broke the microwave, so we hit it with the blow dryer. You know what I'm saying? That's just trap shit, drug shit. You know what I mean? The microwave stopped working, and they used the blow dryer to dry off the work or whatever, right? And then he said a dozen roses on my show rider, because they never give you, they never give you your flowers, right? So when he's talking about a rider, he's talking about the document that you give promoters to. So when you go to a show and you do a show, it's the things that you request on your rider to be ready for you when you're ready to do a show somewhere, right? So he put a dozen roses on his rider because I'm gonna make you give me my flowers, because when he's saying is people don't give you your credit, right?
Until you're dead.
Till you're dead and gone, right? So that's my way of, it's a play on words. Like, I'm gonna get my roses no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Because people ain't gonna give them to you.
Because when you're the shit, they always want to take a stool sample. That was funny though. I get it though. You know what I'm saying? But people want to take a sample and people bite my shit. They bite my shit. When you are the shit, when you are great, right? When you're undeniable, people see, that motherfucker right here, he's barred up. They want to take a stool sample. They want to take a sample. They want to take a little bit of what you got.
All right, man. Yeah, that was fire though, man.
That was hard.
Shout out to Cyhi, as expected, man. He's slick as hell, dude.
He killed that.
He's just clever, man. He's just clever. I liked his album, man. The No Dope on Sundays, I believe. That whole album to me was hard. I enjoyed that. I just think he's dope. He's just one of those guys, man, that probably should get his roses, get his flowers for being one of the doper lyricists, man, that's out there. But he's always been nice, man. I feel like there are rappers that are just it's just effortless for them. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to charisma and breath control and just presence. And it's just so effortless for him that you can just tell he's been doing it for a long time. He's just a vet, man. Very, very clever lyricist, man. And always been nice, though. And I'm looking forward to it. I think he's got a project out. That's what it was saying. We stopped it early, but I think he was talking about a project that he's got coming out. So when he drops that, y'all definitely give it a listen and shoot over what y'all want us to do, because we definitely going to do something off that. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas. We out.